Hello, welcome to In the Red Corner. Just wait till somebody jumps in. As always, it'll go up as a normal video on the channel anyway. Just get a couple of minutes before we start. I've got your email there, Maddie, my old Spadgeroony. Just get a minute or so, people chance to jump in. Somebody's liked. Have you liked my video? Was it you?
No, I'm on Twitter.
Of course you are. You look like you put thumbs down on my videos. You do.
Yeah,
I think somebody's jumped in. Hello, if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Is anybody there? I've been back at Spiritualist Church. I'll start it anyway, what I'm going to do. So, before we get into season review, we'll just have a quick recap about season. Obviously, about new player that we've signed earlier this week. Firstly, just about what's happening with channel doing it close season. I did put an idea out and also one of them short videos about I want to do retro gaming, but I think I have decided against doing that, to be honest. I want to keep this channel just all about Reds and football, so I'm not going to do retro gaming in close season. I am going to do like past games. Hello, Enraged 911. Hello, evening. So yeah, I'm not going to do retro gaming, do it close season. I will do reviews of games in past. I've always wanted to do that, and that's what I'm going to do while there's no football on. It won't be like every day or whatever, so I'll just keep an eye out for that. I know my first one, I'll tell you the first one now that I'm going to do. Maddie's fed up hearing about it because it's way before your time, wasn't it? When we bet West Ham at Littlewoods Cup 5-2, we were 2-0 down.
Yeah.
No internet in them days, and we had some. Can you remember teletext?
What do you think?
I don't know. This is what I'm asking.
No.
Well, you get it on TVs now. Anyway, that's all we had. That's all we had, and when we were 2-0 down, I thought, nah, we're going to get absolutely battered here. Put teletext back on. I thought it had gone funny because sometimes it used to scramble, and it said 2-2. Then at end, we'd won 5-2 in extra time. It was brilliant. I did get it on video as well, videotape. So that's going to be my first game. I've got a bad memory, but I can remember that game. It's weird, isn't it?
Wow.
So yeah, I'm going to do that. So yeah, no retro game, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to mix channel up. It's just going to be all about Reds. So that's about channel, and like I say, I'll do past game reviews of it close season, and obviously if there's more signings, I'll do a quick video about them. Sometimes it will be them YouTube shorts. I think they do get to the point quicker. Sometimes, I've always said, I think a lot of channels, not just football channels, but YouTube channels in general, I think long videos all the time, I personally think it's a bit boring, and that's probably why YouTube shorts is where to go. So if we do sign somebody, I might do a YouTube short, or well, it depends how I feel and if I'm working. So yeah, that's what we are going to do on channel. We'll talk about new player then, Maddie, who we've signed.
Yeah.
I can't even pronounce his name. Casper. Like that.
Like that ghost.
I was thinking about. Go on. Bird thing. I can't remember. Kez. See, I told you my memory is rubbish. That's what I was thinking. Casper. What is it?
Lapata?
That'll do. Casper Lapata. I think we were after him before, weren't we?
Yeah.
Out at non-league. central defender. I was surprised with age, because when you look at him at picture, he looks...
Oh, he's 21, not 19.
He's 20. Yeah, but he still looks older though, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Still looks older. Whether he's going to play in first team or be a first team choice straight away, we don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. They might let him get a few games under his belt with under 21s, but he's got all pre-season anyway. So, but yeah, it'd be interesting, that one. Ain't got a problem getting players out at non-league. We've done it before. Mark Roberts, he came out at non-league, and what a signing he turned out to be. So there's not wrong with that. And I think you said earlier as well, Angus MacDonald.
yeah, he did.
So, you know, it's they do work, they've got to start somewhere, and he has been at some decent clubs as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been at Brighton.
Bristol, Brighton, is it Bristol?
Not Bristol, no. Southend, Sheffield.
Yeah.
Oh, he were at Bristol in his youth.
Ah, right, that's probably where I've got that from then. So yeah, he's been at a few clubs, hasn't he? I think he left that club out at non-league, walking.
Yeah.
Will that due to pay issues or something?
Yeah.
They won't pay players. So yeah, looks a big centre half. So hopefully he's going to be all right. And if we do still have Duff as manager, I think Duff will get best starting him. That's another thing as well. I saw that Warnock has agreed to keep with Huddersfield, so that I think that's good for us, because I did expect him going there. It don't necessarily mean he's going to stay with us, but that's one avenue closed anyway, so that's always good. I want Duff to stay, but I won't be surprised if we got offers in for him. But yeah, at least it's not going to be Huddersfield, so that's one club out of way. How much did we pay for that? Oh, it was free agent money, that player. Yeah, we saw rumours as well that we're after a striker from Luton.
Yeah, I can't even remember his name.
No, I can't. I think he played in...
Although I have seen a couple of Luton fans saying it's worst striker they've ever seen.
Oh, good. Oh, joy.
So,
Yeah, we'll have him. So, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I don't think he scored many goals in, did he?
no.
Yeah, but we'll see. Again, only rumours, but that's what we've heard. So yeah, so that's out of the way. Like I said, just a quick review past season, just my thoughts. It's not going to be a long video. Just thought I'd go live. If nobody is a subscriber as well, before we go any further, if you're not a subscriber and just come across this channel, please subscribe. My aim at minute is to get to 1,000 subscribers. I've picked up a few subscribers in the last couple of days, and I can only thank them for that. It's been brilliant. 100 and what am I about 100 and on? It's been a long day. 860 and I think I'm on now. So going in the right direction, but when I get to 1,000, I'm going to get some sort of a screen here. So as I said before, you're not going to be seeing me retro game and stuff there, and just a boring old fireplace. I want to get a background here. That's my main aim, but I want to get to 1,000 subscribers first. You know, people's got to watch the channel before I do things like this. I think I'm not going to be a Phil Dunphy like Art of Modern Family, and we've only got 2 followers and stuff, and so yeah, there we go. So yeah, like I say, if you're not already a subscriber, just hit that subscribe button. Share channel on Twitter. A lot's been doing that, and again, it's been brilliant shoving channel out there. So if you can do that, that's great. So yeah, review at season. Well, first of all, overall, I think we've had a great season, buddy. Do you?
Yeah, I think we have.
Considering that, you know, we were pushing to get second spot, and I think in a normal season we wouldn't have done it, but every time we kept winning, so did teams above us, didn't they?
Yeah. And especially considering loads of people wrote us off before the season even started.
Yeah, they did. I think I predicted anyway playoffs went before we started, but I always do anyway. But yeah, I think we've had a great season. I know the phrase that I ate about last season before it started was saying it's going to be a rebuild season. I absolutely hate that phrase, but it shows you can rebuild and be successful at the same time. It's not against rules, and that's what you should aim for. So yeah, I think overall clubs done excellent, and again, I think it boils down to manager. I think signing Duff has been one of the best signings we've made in a long time, and I think that showed because he's got Patterson at side of him as well, and obviously Devaney, and recruitment's been spot on as well. Guys like Connell, what a signing he's been. I think he was looking up to get player at season. I think it was a very, very close call, but
he got young player, didn't he?
He got young player at season, and rightly so as well. So yeah, but Anderson, I think, deserved player at season. I don't think he put a foot wrong. I still think he's best centre back at minute in League One. Again, there'll be clubs after him. There's got to be. I think he's still good for League One. But if we can hold on to him and build around him, we'll be all right. Obviously, Collins started in goal at the beginning. I've always liked Collins as a keeper. I know Ishtad's been rumoured that he's going to be signing it next couple of days. But I ain't got a problem with Collins, me. Good modern day sweeper keeper. And yeah, he's been like a extra defender at times. And I like Collins. Do you, Maddie?
I do like Collins.
Yeah. He's not going to be there as a backup though, is he? He's not.
I think if we sign instead, I think Collins isn't going to be happy to
No.
start on bench.
No, if we get instead, I think that means Collins will go. I think he'll go anyway, if I'm honest. But yeah, if he does go, I do think we need another backup keeper. I don't think that Searle's ready to what I've seen on him when he's played in under 23s.
No.
No. But you never know. See what happens. Williams, I think he's in a right season. Sometimes a bit inconsistent, but end of the day, that's what you're in League One for, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you were inconsistent, you'd be playing a lot higher than League One, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But I think overall, I think he's been brilliant, me. Jordan Williams, I think he's improved no end. Same with Cadden. Again, very, very important player. And I think he's been a good signing. Do you, Maddie?
Free as well, yeah.
Yeah, again, another free transfer, yeah. And like I say, he's got to be one of the first names to go on team sheet, I think.
I think like when he had that red card a month or two ago now.
Yeah.
I think we missed him when he was suspended.
Yeah, we did.
We missed crosses he used to.
Yeah, we did. We did miss him. Kitchen, I think Kitchen's again, what a season he's had.
Personally, he's next captain for me.
Yeah, it is. I think he goes a bit underrated sometimes. I think some fans don't really rate him as much as he should be rated. I think he's again another important player for us. So yeah, I'm being happy with him this season. Obviously, Bobby Thomas has been a great loan signing. Can't see him coming back now. We still in League One. But yeah, he's been good, and also, as we all know, knocked a few goals in. So I've been happy with him. Herbie Kane, yeah, I think he's done all right. I still think we've got to see best on him, if I'm honest.
I do think he's one of them that's improved since we've been.
Oh yeah, he has improved, but I still think we ain't seen best on him yet.
Yeah.
So I think there's still more to come with Herbie Kane. Phillips, again, I think he's been a great. He was free as well, wasn't he?
I don't know. I don't think he was.
I can't remember. Can't remember. But I like Phillips, and he's sending off at Wembley. I don't care what anybody says to me. That one's a red card. But I think he's a good signing. I like him. He reminds me a little bit. I'm not putting him in the same class, but he reminds me a little bit of Orian. How he plays. But like I said, I'm not putting him in the same class as Orian, but that's who he reminds me on sometimes. But yeah, I think he's done really well, me. Any other players you need to give a shout out to? Norwood.
Yeah, you can't fault no.
No, I mean, older player with group and never stops running, and there's more to his game than that as well. He does cause defenders problems. I personally thought he should have started at Wembley. I was surprised he didn't. But again, that's my opinion, and I hope he does stay. I think have we took option to extend?
On return list, it says, that Doug Kane said triggered 1 year option for James Norwood.
Ah, good.
But they haven't officially announced it.
Yeah, I'm wanting him to stay. I think we can get at least another season out of him, me.
Yeah, I think if we would have gone up, I don't think we would have bothered.
No.
But I think in League One,
he's a great player in League One, isn't he?
Yeah.
And like somebody came on at Wembley, to me that's why he should have started. But just my opinion. Tedic, obviously a lone player. But don't get me wrong, I think Tedic has worked hard for us this season. But I personally think I've got more confidence in Norwood knocking a goal in than what Tedic had. That's why I preferred Norwood to start. We've said before that with Tedic reminds us a little bit of Schmidt.
Yeah.
Works and works and works, but they don't seem to be very much end product. That's how I saw it as well, and also Maddie. I wouldn't be too bothered if we didn't bother trying to get him back on loan. I think there's probably other options out there. But he's done well. He's done well, this lad. He's come on and, like I said, he's put his centre back. But I'm always confident Norwood's going to knock a goal in more than what Tedic was going to do last season. Devante Cole, thoughts on his season?
I don't know, he's a funny one.
He knocks goals in.
He does knock goals in, but sometimes it's painful watching him play.
See, I think he's one of them strikers where
it's like he needs it feeding to him.
Yeah, is it right place at right time? But that's always been a sign of a good striker. I know what you're saying.
He's just a funny one, isn't he? Do you get what I mean?
Although he's not the most skillful of strikers, he has not.
It's like
he's not important goals in for us.
You said it. He's been there at right time. Some of his goals haven't been glamorous, but they've counted.
Yeah.
Like they've been important.
And that's what a good striker does.
Yeah.
Gets ready to feed off at scraps and knocks them in. But yeah, I know what you're saying. It's an hard one to call, and it we call. But end of the day, he's done his job and not important goals in for us.
Yeah.
So, but again, that's credit to other players around him, I think. So yeah, I think Cole's been all right. Excuse me. But I do think he needs to push on a little bit on his game. Excuse me. Who else have I missed? What about players who's been released? Well, yeah, we'll go with that. I was going to go with players that's been released from other clubs who we might like to see.
Well, this is what you sent me. Billy Sharp and Sam Winnell, free agents.
I want to have Sam Winnell back.
I want to have Sam Winnell back.
No,
personally.
to me that's a definite no.
But I won't mind Billy Sharp. Whether he wants to drop that far down.
Isn't he supposed to be going to...
Is it Doncaster or Rotherham? Are they both after him? I know Rotherham definitely will.
Not Bradford, is it?
Oh yeah, it could be.
Yeah, I think a League Two club's been after him, but I think again we could have got a season out of him. But
although if
he's what is he? Late 30s now. He's got to be.
Yeah, but he'd still be knocking goals in.
Yeah, he still knows where net is, doesn't he?
Yeah. It'd be like having like
2 Norwoods up front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you would want them playing at the same time, if that makes sense. They're a bit like, do you get what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to see. Yeah, I wouldn't mind him. I don't know, for like a season or something. See what he does. Especially if he's a free agent. But yeah, I think Bradford's favourites, aren't they?
Yeah.
That'd be a good signing for Bradford.
Yeah, it would be.
Because I think they're trying to push on a bit now, aren't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, but no, I wouldn't have Winnell back. That's not even an option. That for me now. No, sod that. But yeah, Clarkador obviously being released. He's gone to Bradford. I think he'll be all right at that level. What about Aidan Marsh?
Well,
do you think he's going to go? I think he'll go. Me.
This says apparently Aidan Marsh's contract expires at the end of this month.
Yeah, I think they've offered him a contract, but they do that sometimes. They give him a contract that they know they're going to
rate low.
That they're going to refuse, and I think that's a way to part ways. So I don't think he's got much of a future at Barnsley, if I'm honest. I think if he stays, it'll probably go out on loan.
He's too old for under 23s now, whatever it is.
Yeah.
He's just not got quality there for first team.
No, I think if he does stay, I think he'll go straight out on loan for the rest of the season. But I don't think he'll be there. Who else? We released a few under 23s, didn't we?
Yeah.
With that.
Was that Sarah?
Yeah, that defender. He looked all right, didn't he, when he first?
I'll try and get returned.
Yeah, because he played that season when we went down, didn't he?
Yeah.
When all players were bogging off, and it what first 11 through turnstiles that got to play for Barnsley, really. But he looked all right though, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
So yeah, I think he'll find a club.
There was that Ruddy Parsh who went.
Yeah. Him, that striker we got from Leicester.
Oh, that Butterfield.
Butterfield, yeah. That was a strange one, wasn't it?
Yeah, they thought highly of him.
Yeah. So whether he'll get another, he should though. I think he'll get a club. But yeah, I think overall, we've had a decent season. I think this season, I know it's early. I know we don't know who's definitely staying, going, and that includes manager as well for me. But looking at the teams that's in league next season, I think we've got a bit one at favourites, to go up. And I'll admit it, even now, like I said, very, very early doors, our automatic, honestly do. And why not? I think apart from, Blackpool's got to be up there to compete, to go back up. Derby. Obviously us. I think Reading will struggle, honestly do. I think they'll find it tough. Wigan, forget about that. They're wanting snookers already at Wigan, so I don't think they'll be.
They're having more deducted as weeks go on.
Yeah, I know. So they're not going to be up there. I'm going to put Bolton in there, but to what I saw of them in playoffs, I think that's stretching it. I know there's like Portsmouth, but there's not that. I personally think there's not a team that we should really be fearing.
I think a lot depends on what they all do in summer.
Well, this is it. That's what I mean. Obviously, it's early. You don't know clubs are going to go for. We don't know who we're going to sign. But we've got to be one of the favourites to go up in that league.
I think it's us and Bolton us and Derby, sorry, who are favourites.
Yeah, see, I'd go along with that.
Yeah.
But then again, Derby, they're getting rid of that McGoldrick, aren't they? They're getting rid of players who's on daft wages for League One. I mean, their season was a disaster. They didn't even get in playoffs, did they?
Yeah, bad season for them, weren't it?
So, yeah, like I said, it's... well, me and Maddie said anyway, I personally think it's quite a poor league. Do you?
I think it's a very poor league.
Yeah, I honestly do. And like I said, I think we've got to be one of the favourites to clinch automatic, and that's what I want this season. I said before playoffs, I didn't want playoffs. Because all can cost you in playoffs, a referee decision. Look what happened at Wembley, even with VAR. I personally think they got two big things wrong with sending off a penalty, but I don't want to keep going on about that now, because to me that's gone, and we're looking forward to it next season. So, but yeah, to me, not playoffs, automatic for me. Let me know what you think on that one. But we've got to be up there. More we spend in this league, it's going to get harder to get out on. I know that don't give you right to big favourites. Big clubs has spent many seasons in League One. I know they have, but looking at teams this time in League One, we've got to be one of the favourites to go up, and that's what I'm expecting this season, especially if we keep Duff. And Board needs to back him and give him what he wants for us to get out now. And yeah, build around Connell in midfield. I think his defence might need a bit of work before next season, because I think some will go. I think we'll get offers in, and some players will go, like your Andersons, probably Williams. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, and like I said, we'll keep you posted on this channel. I'll tell Smaddy.
No, I don't think there is.
We've got pre-season games already announced, haven't we? We can't go to the first two because I'm... Oh, yeah, first one is it Worksop?
Yeah, it is.
Well, I finish at 2 o'clock, so I think we might still go to that.
Yeah.
It's not going to take long to get from Wath to Worksop, is it?
No clue, mate.
I got to Derby in an hour after I finish work at 2.
Yeah, true.
So, yeah, I think we'll be at Worksop game. The next game, which is it?
Wide. Is it Friday?
Yeah, that's near Liverpool way, Blackpool way, I think. I'm working that day, so we'll miss that one. But I think we'll be at Hull City game. Yeah. In fact, we will be, because I'm not working. So we're going to Hull City game.
Midweek match anyway.
Yeah. So I think there'll be some new. Well, I'm hoping there'll be new players in, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's it really. So, like I say, I think we've had a fantastic season. I don't think there's been any weak links inside at all.
Josh Martin's in being released from Norwich.
Oh yeah, forgot about him. Josh, yeah, no.
Big disappointment,
Yeah, what a waste for a loan signing. We could have got another loan signing in. Yeah. That would have been used better. No, he was poor, wasn't
he? He's very poor, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think... I don't think he'll even get a club in League One, me.
You can see why Norwich is released.
Oh yeah, he's got no chance, has he, at Norwich? Well, they've released him anyway, haven't they? So, but yeah, probably that what to me one of the weakest recruitments in season was Josh Martin. Not against lad, but no, he just won't.
He just didn't ring out, did he?
No, he wasn't any better than what we already had, were he?
Yeah.
You might as well just put an academy player in.
Let's be honest, he were only on bench them games when Luke Thomas broke his leg.
Yeah.
it weren't that, he wouldn't have even been on bench. I don't
Like I
think.
said to you, I personally think the best game I've seen him was at Donny when we played in Cup, and even then,
It weren't not spectacular, were it?
no. But it happens. So yeah, I think, like I say, overall, I think we've had a good season. Like I said, no retro gaming on channel. I pulled plug on that. I'm decided again. I thought it was a bad mistake day after, to be honest, and yeah, no, I'm not doing that. It's just going to be all about football. Well, Barnsley Football Club, and like I said, just share channel on your Twitter, FaceTube.
Wow.
I'm on. Uh, we're on TikTok now. Whatever. I ain't got a clue what's happening on there, mate. It's not something I really use, but
You know YouTube Shorts?
I do.
It's just a platform just for YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, on TikTok, my videos do get good views. Like I think one's got like 800, and it's been on a couple of days. But I'm trying to. My main focus is YouTube, but I'm just using TikTok to try and promote it. So yeah, find us on TikTok as well. Like I said, help me build channel up, and let me know what you think. Until next time, take care. Yeah, all else to add before we depart and have his tea and everything else, and well, I think that's about it, innit?
What about Callum Styles?
Oh yeah, Callum Well, I think he's sodding off to Millwall, isn't he?
I think he should.
They after now as well.
Oh well.
Yeah, I saw it earlier.
Exactly.
Cheers, Red Tiger. Like I say, if you've not already, share channel and subscribe. I'll tell you who Millwall's after. That Lyndon Dykes.
Really?
Yeah, from QPR.
Wow.
So they're obviously showing a bit of ambition. Yeah, they're after Lyndon Dykes, is Millwall.
Wow.
A couple of million, I think it is. So yeah, thanks Red Tiger for that, and like I say, share channel out and keep an eye out for the game, the past game reviews on channel as well. So yeah, I'll let you go, and thanks for joining. Take care. Bye bye.